Hey everyone, I'm Brian here, and recently I've been doing my own little kind of response and little statements on what's bullshit, and of course this what's bullshit deal is inspired and done originally by angry video game nerd James Wolf, or Ralph, or Rolf, I can't pronounce his last name, a guy that's done a tremendous job on the video game reviews and just a humorous job on what's bullshit. For many of you, as you know, recently did a co-op review with Nostalgia Critic and did a new review on the Transformers in video games. And I had no idea that Transformers was on the Commodore 64, so that was amazing. But anyway, I'm getting off track here, so let me get on track. I've mentioned what is bullshit. I've mentioned, in my opinion, what's bullshit. Bullshit, in my opinion, first two things are that yellow shield that you get with the exclamation sign on your computer. Either it's at the end, either when you're trying to log off and it's in multicolor, or it's just there asking for updates. That's what's bullshit to me. And then I also said what was bullshit when it came to renting games from online or on, at video stores, because it's supposed to have a huge variety, like they say. But what's bullshit to me now? And this is something that I just found out that I consider bullshit. Now, when we go to a site that we like and it asks us to register, usually when we click on register, it will take us to another page where we have to register, sign up, and to become a member of that website, or become a member of that message board. And we're cool with that because it's easy for us. Then we go to our emails, we click on the link they give us, and all there. That's unless you have a website that does not just that, but drives you the fuck crazy when it has a registration in a little box in the middle of the screen in which you use to try to register, and when you try to register it, the button that says Submit Registration is not on the screen, and when you try to pull it up, you can't pull it up because it won't go up, and so you're fucked. And that, to me, is bullshit. They should automatically, when they say register on there, let you go to the registration and be done with it. But no, they don't do that. Instead, they put a little box right there for you to register, and when you can't do it because the button's off screen, that's bullshit. Especially when you can't pull it up. I mean, has that ever happened to you? And you know what I had to do? I had to go to Google, type in the website that I wanted to register on, type in registration next to the website's name, and guess what? It took me to the registration page like it should have done in the first place, instead of having that little piece of rectangular shit in front of me. I mean, if it would have just been that simple, just like it is with most websites, this wouldn't be considered bullshit. But you know what? Those little registration forms that pop up in the middle of your thing, that's bullshit. And to me, I know Game Nerd, Critic, and anybody else that's been through that can agree. Just take us to the registration page. We'll be happy with it. But they don't. And ladies and gentlemen, that's bullshit.